So, good morning. We are the group 1 and we are going to do the experiment number 11, which is the breaking of new concrete specimen after 28 days. And I am Christian Piguia.
I am Piguia Zerna.
And I'm Vince Rosinas. And I'm Hertz Pagalan.
So for the materials that will be used in this experiment are
concrete beam sample and markers. For the lab equipment to be used, loading machine and measuring tape.
So the beam samples have been cured for 38 days, and before this experiment day, we started its drying process by placing it in the laboratory room for its room temperature. So for the procedure of this whole experiment, the first one is to measure its dimensions by getting its length, width, and height. And we must also turn the top portion of the beam. Then we would get the middle third of the span length by using markers to mark the surface. And after measuring its middle third of span length, we are going to set the machine to prepare for the test. And then we are gonna place the beam at the center of the bearing blocks of the machine. And then after placing the beam, we will check its gaps. So after checking the gaps, we will now start the test to test its structural strength.
So, after that, we're going to remove the beam. Next is to choose one piece of the beam which is broken. Then lastly, we are going to measure its height and width 3 times in the upper part, the middle, and the lower part.
So after this beam sample has been cured for 28 days, we did a drying process of this 4 days before this experiment day. And now we are going to measure its dimensions first by getting its width, height, and length.
I am going to get its middle third of the span length.
Now we're going to set up the machine to test the flexural strength of the beam. Now, we're going to place the beam sample into the compression testing machine.
So after setting up, we made sure that the beam is placed at the center. And now I am going to check if there are any gaps.
after the test, we are now going to remove the beam from the machine.
We're going to choose one beam piece to choose from to measure with its width and height.
So right now I'm going to get the measurement of the chosen part of the beam, getting its width and height 3 each.
For the data and results, the gathered measurements for the concrete beam is 150 millimeters for both width and depth. And since the location of the fracture initiates in the tension surface within the middle third of the span length, we use this formula to calculate the modulus of rupture. The results that we got from the experiment is 26,300 Newton for the maximum load and 537 millimeters for its length. The average width of the specimen or the beam sample is 156.4 millimeters, and the average depth of the specimen is 148.4 millimeters. So using the formula and the values, the calculated value is 4.100 megapascal. And as a result, the concrete beam specimen or sample that we made passed the standard, since according to ASTM C78, if the depth of the beam is 150 millimeters or 6 inches, the modulus of rupture should be between 4.1 megapascal to 6.9 megapascal, and the beam size that we use is 150 millimeters in depth. Thereby, our specimen met the standard.